This is Moebius 6, Pharogenesia. This was published in 1988 by Epic Comics, the Marvel imprint. And they were collecting a lot of Moebius's work. They had, the Airtight Garage, the Blueberry, and these large trays. But these series, this Moebius, I think 0 through 9, were a collection of his stories. I got this one, not at MegaCon, but I got this one at a store in North Palm Beach, which sounds ritzy, but it's not. And the price was a few dollars less than the eBay price, but it was in really nice condition. So usually when you go on YouTube, you find these really nicely made Moebius videos. There's one that's the Moebius Chronicles by an Italian. Does a wonderful job. I highly recommend watching him open up and talk about these really rare, beautiful European volumes. But these books really don't get a lot of airtime, so I just figured I'd show it. It's a collection of various stories, and some of the art is interesting because on some of the stories that were black and white, Lynn Varley did the colors on White Nightmare. Some of the stories were already colored, and they're colored by Moebius. So I just thought I'd kind of go through, and they all have this commentary. I read somewhere that this commentary wasn't published elsewhere. I could be wrong. Maybe it was published in the graffiti collections, if this is part of them. But this is actually a story about a guy that goes in space. He's like an Earthman, and he drinks from the wrong cup, and he transforms. And then this is kind of like a comedy where they're trying to get him back. I just wanted to show some of the pages because the art is gorgeous, and I love Moebius's work. As an artist, I guess you can appreciate his line work, his black and white work. But as a comic book fan, I just think that his art in color is so much better. Love the tones that are used here. Just love how you're in an alien landscape, and then you have this old car from like the 30s. Just really beautiful color here. Long story too. It was kind of funny. It was kind of entertaining. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was good. And I want to show this 2-panel spread. That's beautiful. Beautiful color. I love this purple blue. Then you got a wordless story here. Some of these I didn't take pictures of when I posted on Instagram, but some of the stuff is just really gorgeous. And a lot of these pictures I see in like some of these snippets, like in Instagram posts or online, but not the whole story. These are translated in English. They're high quality. They'll probably never be republished in English again. Unfortunately, might be rights issues. Maybe Marvel doesn't want to give up the rights. It's a shame. This work should be active and easily obtained in English. This story with the Major. Actually, the first time I found the Major kind of interesting. This story is White Nightmare. This is originally a black and white story. Lynn Varley did the colors. It's a really interesting story about racism. Not only racism in France toward Arabs, but it also deals with some of Moebius's own inherent racism. And that's not my speculation. That's from the commentary that he wrote about it in this book. What else we got here? Just some cool stuff. And that's it. Just really wanted to show this book off. There's a bunch of other ones out there. They're quite expensive. They're like in the 50s to 60s. This was $55, which is about the going price, maybe a few dollars less. But there was no shipping, and so it saved a few bucks there. But I love these books. This actually, some of the Moebius stories that are in here actually have a little bit more meat than a lot of his other stories do. But again, I just love seeing the art, the imagination. He just created like a look in comics that really nobody had seen before. Inspired a lot of people. And these are all from the 70s, but I love this era where Moebius just drew as little as possible, but you can still tell it was a face. Same thing here. It's just how little ink can I use on a face if I need to portray its face. And then he'll go ahead and draw this beautiful design of a spaceship. And some of his work, this is from, I'm not sure what year this was, but you see all the cross hatching and all the detail Looks really beautiful. These books are really well made. If you get to see these in the wild and you're a fan of Moebius and you can afford it, you can spend your money on other comics, I would recommend it highly. You're just watching a master at work. So anyway, I just wanted to show this off. Hope you like the little flip through. And that's it. Bye.